Have you been told that you're very stable, reliable, and a hard worker, or you feel it yourself? Then you might be a Lifepath numerology number 4, or you might have a 4 somewhere else in your numerology. So in this video, we're going to go about the gifts, the talents, but also the challenges of the number 4 and how you can overcome them. If you don't know me yet, my name is Leandra. I'm a human design expert and I work in the holistic health field, but I'm also very deeply into numerology, astrology, and if you would like to see what else I'm doing and if you would feel called to work with me, you can check all the links down below. So let's start with actually what a numerology is and how to calculate your number. And if you already know that, you can skip ahead in the timestamps below. So numerology is basically the concept that every single thing in this universe is energy, and so are numbers. So numbers have an expression about them, have a specific frequency about them, and it's also therefore no coincidence when your soul chose to be born on this world, in this body. So your birthday holds a lot of information on a specific frequency, and if your birthday is the 4th or maybe the 22nd or something like this, so everything that adds up to a 4, if you calculate it together, that means that your soul number or your birthday code number is a 4 in this case, which would mean that this is the frequency you're holding in terms of your deeper core personality, which your soul is basically connected to. But we also have a purpose or a life path here that we're about to go and what the lessons are that we're here to learn. And that might be a 4 in your case as well. And you can calculate that if you calculate down the number of your birthday, then of your month, and then of your year of birth. And you add all of these numbers together and you keep on adding them until you get a single digit number. And if that's the 4, well, then this video is for you. So what does the 4 mean, or what does it symbolize? The 4, as the shape already symbolizes, right, is about really a solid foundation. It is almost like a square, as you can see. So it is people that are very square box thinking, which means that you're here to really work your way up, to work hard on something, to have a longer goal vision and to build something around that. You can imagine it really like the foundation of a house. You want to build the solid foundation and build step after step, building the house until you come to your dream house, your fulfilled vision. That means that you're probably very structured, that you're very organized, or if it's your life path, this is something you need to learn. And you're here to really go step after your goals with a very clear strategic vision. So these people or you are probably very organized, very strategic, very long-term goal thinking, very loyal, very down to earth, very routined, very structured. So it's a little bit of the Capricorn energy or a generator energy in human design. So if you're familiar with astrology or human design, you can maybe also see that you have parallels here. So this is what we can see in terms of the energy of the 4. So it is not about very quick, fast results. It is a little bit more of a longer process. And you're really here to put in your hard work every day, again, consistently, so you can create your vision. So don't get impatient because your life mission is a little bit one of a longer one, but therefore it's even more important that you enjoy everything on the way, the process, on the path. And what comes along in terms of relationships is that you're also very stable, you're very secure, so other people will love to have you around because you bring this foundation, you bring in this straightforwardness, this directness into the game. You are very loyal, down to earth, so you're a great person to have around because you give really others this feeling of safety, of stability, of feeling home. So it's a great placement for also relationships. When it comes to the challenges of the 4 is that sometimes they're a little bit too rigid in their routines, a little bit too rigid in their thinking, and they want everything their way. They want everything very straightforward. So they need to learn how to be a little bit more flexible around things, also maybe in relationship. And sometimes it can lead to they wanting to have really fast results, which doesn't work in this case because you're here to go a step after step process, less than, as I said before, having these really quick, fast results. So stay patient, because it's really important that you don't skip anything on the way, that you don't skip the steps, because then you will have to go back and fix the steps. The other thing is you're really direct, you're really blunt, and sometimes that can be to your detriment, because maybe sometimes you're a little bit overly direct and people don't take it really well. So you need to learn also when to sometimes maybe keep to yourself some information or some things, and when to actually share things. So we can see you need to be a little bit more flexible, maybe get yourself out there, maybe adventure and travel, and don't only save for when you're retired one day, right? And maybe have some fun from time to time and get yourself out there. So this is something to be learned here. And I can really see the parallels here, as I said before, to Capricorn energy, which is very straightforward, which is very grounded, which is really direct and needs to work a little bit harder to get to the results, and has a lot of drive and ambition. And also to the generator. So the generator in human design is here to step after step go along the process and find their workforce energy, fulfilling them over the lifetime as they become expert in whatever lights them up. And if you're interested to hear more about also astrology and specifically human design, I have so many videos on my channel, so you might checking out any of these or the other videos of my numerology series here. And if you have listened until now, you might consider subscribing so I can produce even more great content for you, and hopefully see you in the next episode. Also, let me know if you should have any further questions or any topics that you would like me to speak about. I'm always happy to hear that. And with that being said, I'm sending you so much love, and bye. I see you next time.